3, 2, 1.
What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, July 20th, 2018. I hope you're doing well. It's Friday. In this video, I'm going to do three things. Number one, I'm going to give away this LED, this Litecoin LED. Number two, I'm going to give away a Litecoin. So first off, you can put your Litecoin address in the comments below because you guys have been awesome in the live stream super chats, and I want to start giving back. So in this video, I'm going to give away a Litecoin. And then number three, we're going to look at Litecoin charts, price movement, what to expect or at least anticipate in the coming hours and in the coming days. So if you're interested in that alone, I'll put a timestamp for when that will start in this video, but I imagine, 4 or 5 minutes in. So let's start by first off getting rid of this Litecoin LED. It's long overdue. So I'm gonna go here, obviously on the screen, we have a bunch of the comments from the video. To win this thing, I'm gonna go to the random comments, winner, picker, and I'm gonna just press start and let's just see what happens. The winner is Brandon Blackman. Send it to me in Florida. Simple as that. Simple as that. Brandon, you are the winner of the Litecoin LED. Fair enough. I'm going to put my email below, Dan. Actually, you can send it to questions@cryptocapitalventure.com. That will work better. And we'll get that out to you. Gonna need your address, obviously. But Brandon, you are the winner. Hopefully you claim it so I don't have to do another one of these videos. So congratulations. Please send us a picture once you have it all set up. Number two, don't forget to put your Litecoin address in the comments below, and I will be picking a winner maybe on a live stream later, today, tomorrow, or a video or something. But I will pick a winner to give that Litecoin away in the next day or so. So moving on into the Litecoin charts. That was quick. I mean, that was like 2 minutes in or something. Moving into the Litecoin charts, we got some things going on. And in general, right now, the market's looking pretty bullish, right? Everybody's got that bullish sentiment. And I want to talk about something in regards to Litecoin. Some things I'm noticing, which is to say, and I want to actually start on the 4 hour. So 4 hour, the main question to start with is this. We had this pretty massive pullback from that $95 area that we ran up to. I mean, we're down like 10% or so since then. So the question to ask ourselves is that pullback this new, is it defined as this new higher low, which we've wanted that since this bottom back here. So the question is, did we just get it? And did we just get it right at that 50 EMA? Now you notice in this downtrend that we've been in, we've tracked the 4 hour very closely. And one thing that we've talked about over and over again is this continued resistance at this 50 EMA, which continues to bounce off in this downtrend. The indicator of a turnaround is the opposite happening, which would be support above the 50 EMA. And this would be a beautiful indicator of a bottom. So right now you can see we had this little run through the 50 EMA with a pullback. We stayed above the 50 EMA to create that first higher low above the 50 EMA. And then we actually broke through the 200 EMA and we retraced back down, tested the 50 EMA, and thankfully, I'm grateful, we stayed above the 50 EMA for the second time, which really has not happened since, I don't know, when? May, maybe? I'd have to dig into that, but it really hasn't happened since then. So the question is, are we safe here? Did we just form a new higher low on the 4 hour above the 50 EMA? If you go over to Bitcoin, one thing you will notice is the 50 and the 200 EMA are already looking way nicer than Litecoin, and that's fine. Litecoin sometimes tends to lag behind Bitcoin. So obviously the 50 EMA had that cross above the 200 EMA, Bitcoin looking more bullish than Litecoin, but Litecoin is like the little brother to Bitcoin and typically follows Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin does well, I'm pretty sure Litecoin is going to do well as well, with maybe a little bit more volatility. So with all of those things being said, what we're looking for in Litecoin right now is really to hold above that 50 EMA for support with a bounce back up through the 200. And we want to start seeing the 200 acting as support for Litecoin, similar to how it is on Bitcoin, hopefully going to, start acting as support on Bitcoin. So And then in telling that story of creating a new high above the $96, $95 area for Litecoin, you'll see that cross come eventually as well, the 50 EMA crossing the 200 EMA on Litecoin. So to get a very simple picture of what we're talking about here on Litecoin, we can go to the daily. So right now, the daily, there's some confluence right now, right? Above that $95 high that we had the other day. We wicked right up above that $95 area. And right now the confluence is that area along with the 50 EMA on the daily. So we saw resistance there the other day. So the question is, if we do get that 4-hour chart bull run that we just talked about, right? And a bounce off this low, the question is, will we break that resistance? I tend to think we will break it pretty aggressively. And I think we will approach through that 95 area and approach the $100 area, and we'll test that. Whether we break it or not, that is yet to be seen. That might be our next high that we form, and we might have a retracement back down to create a new higher low. So this is the pattern that cryptocurrencies take. This is the pattern of charts, and it's normal and it's healthy. So you can see right now, we did come back down slightly on the daily, on the daily Litecoin charts, on the stock RSI. So one thing I do want to throw caution out there to you is this. On the downside, that $80 area may be something to look out for a continued pullback. I'm not saying I think that will happen. I'm just giving you something to anticipate on the downside, simply because if we look at Bitcoin right now, I do believe there is a possibility for a retracement. Even though we've been kind of trading sideways and up slightly, I do believe there might be some potential for a retracement back down right to that $7,000, $6,900, $77,000 area, which is that 50 EMA on the 4-hour. That's a possibility, in my opinion, to create a new higher low on Bitcoin on the 4-hour. If that happens, that will look like probably around a $79, $80 Litecoin, if not a little more, since Litecoin can get a little volatile. So just be prepared on the downside for a possible pullback on Litecoin, even from where we are now into this little channel right there to form, an even lower, higher low, if that makes sense, and then a bounce up. So that's kind of what I'm looking at like right now. And on Litecoin 4-hour, last thing I did want to note for bullish momentum is the fact that we are pretty oversold on the 4-hour stock RSI. So we might have some room to go, and we might actually get that bounce right now where we are. Time will tell. We will see. I'm really proud of how quick we did this video. I think we covered a lot. Just gave away a Litecoin LED to Brandon. We have a Litecoin giveaway. Put your address below. And we just covered some Litecoin charts. I think we did pretty well. Under 10 minutes. I appreciate all of you coming by. I appreciate your continued support of this channel. I will see you in the next video, and God bless.